We are live with round number 1 of MnM versus MadMask Incorporated for the first round of Playoff Team Cup. We will have, in the blue team, we will have Rookie for Team MnM going up against Red Eyes representing MadMaskInc, and currently Red Eyes is behind, so he will be starting off this 1v1 with a 1 point disadvantage by the looks of things. So, into the last section of this track here, Red Eyes needs to count on a mistake from Rookie, but Rookie will have the calls from the boys in Discord to know that he is safe in, and Red Eyes fails the finish anyway. Will he turtle in is the question. He's going the wrong way. He's going as far out from the finish as he possibly can, and he will not finish the round. But regardless, Rookie takes first place. So this is PTC Smecta by Collar and Kimmy, world record being a 1:00.175, and Rookie has a 0.575, I believe it is. No, sorry, has a 285, pardon me. I don't think Red Eyes has a Deddy, but with this track there's an interesting line in this, of which you need to take a tight inside pole line. We see Red Eyes is in front here, so we'll see if he takes this line. We'll be getting close to it. It's relatively in the middle section, but Red Eyes makes a mistake from first place. Where's Rookie? Rookie gets a lot more speed there and overtakes. And now here's a corner. He goes too wide, going for that inside line, and doesn't get it. And that means Red Eyes does overtake the lead once again. So, lucky round there for Red Eyes. And he makes another mistake. That's twice he was in the lead and he threw the lead away. Unfortunately for MadMaskInc. They will go 2-0 down. But Rookie definitely showing he's not an impenetrable opponent. Definitely showing he can make mistakes as well. So, round number 2 in the books, and it is 2-0 to MnM Rookie of MnM Main. And let's see if Red Eyes will manage to do anything in response. The match is to 7, so he does definitely have a chance. And he's not looking too bad on these maps, maybe drifting a little bit too much there, but I suppose what is your capability and time attack and what the times you can get will be different to what you can actually do in rounds. Red Eyes hasn't played matches in quite a long time from right, but you see here he's holding his own, but just a little bit too far behind Rookie here. You see Rookie through those corners was getting a bit more speed, but as I say that, he loses a lot of time there in that kind of long left-hander going over the blue, but managing to stabilise the gap at about 0.2 of a second. Rookie's still in the lead. Half a second ahead. He should know that he can afford to save a little bit here going forward in this track. Does have Red Eyes without making mistakes, but just not close enough to be making a serious challenge, and Rookie takes the 3rd round in a row. So that is MnM up 3-0 against MadMaskInc. Team made up of largely French and Finnish players. Been around a few seasons now, a few tournaments. Ooh, Rookie makes a big mistake there though. How much time do we think that's going to cost him? A lot. He's not even got into that next checkpoint yet. So let's see if Red Eyes can hold it together just for his first point on the board. Should be the easiest round he can go for here. All he needs to do is avoid any major mistakes. You can see there's going nice and wide there. Doesn't need to do any silly risks. See there, doesn't try and do anything too fancy going through these corners. Has it in the bag. Does get a gear down going through there, but doesn't seem to cause him that much trouble. And keeping a very large lead here is Red Eyes. And good job by him. Not speak too soon, but all he has to do is this right-hander and then the finish jump, and the round will be his, and he does it no problem. Good job there by Red Eyes securing the round. Rookie making a mistake, but if Red Eyes can capitalise on any more of Rookie's mistakes, then this match might be closer than it would have been on paper. So Rookie in the blue, let's focus on him. Made an early mistake around this section last time. takes back the lead in this round at the very least. Oh, goes a bit too close to the inside there, does Rookie though. And see, Red Eyes gets more speed, but that allows Rookie to get a better line going through that corner and stabilises any possible gap that Red Eyes could have gained. Reddy went for it there, and he is crashing. Or at least he had to massively adjust his line and does lose a lot of time as a result. So very unlucky there for Red Eyes. He did go for it though, so he's showing he's definitely game for the match. He is not here just to roll over and let someone beat him. But Rookie into the last corner, and he does finish for 0.87. So the question is when the players don't make mistakes, if Red Eyes can keep up with the kind of pace that Rookie is capable of. Of course, you see Rookie's got quite a high deadie here. I'm not entirely sure what time Red Eyes has, but hopefully we'll see what both players are capable of in this 1v1, but I've not got a lot of time left for Red Eyes. Getting closer and closer. We're up to 4-1 here at the moment, as you can see. So Rookie seems to do that section a bit better. You can see he gets more speed in the downhill here as well. And he had problems here last time, allowing Red Eyes to overtake once again. So Rookie definitely has a place of the map of which he needs to work on. Oh, and Red Eyes, I think he got a no drift there. So that corner looks to be some sort of a multi-drift. It looks as if he just delayed the time between his drifts, which didn't allow him to reinitiate. So he then got a no slide and crashed straight into the inside corner, unfortunately for him. And it looks like it's going to be another round in the bag for MnM. Rookie looking to bring them up to 5 points here. Not going to be a flawless match, but definitely a strong performance from Rookie, at least in the rounds where he's not made mistakes, of course. And he brings it home for another 1-0-0, albeit a 9-5. So, Reddy's does at least finish, but he's going to need to get some good rounds here if he's going to stand a chance. But again, we've not seen all clean rounds from Rookie, so anything is possible. Rookie goes a little bit wide there, but starts drifting later and seems to get a tighter multi-slide there, allowing him to get a better line into the corner. But will he do this section better than last time? Ooh, very inside there does Rookie go. Cuts it very close to the inside of that checkpoint, but does manage to come out unscathed and with a 0.7 lead over Red Eyes. So going outside pole, as he knows he's got a big gap here, he doesn't need to risk it. See, Red Eyes, who did go for the inside pole, has caught up very slightly, but as you can see, it's still quite a big gap between the two players, which is the reason why Rookie went for that. He can afford to go for the less risky option, give himself more percentage chance of success and more opportunity to come out as the round's victor as he goes into the final right hand corner. And the jump finish brings him home the 2 points which he needs for a 101.4, bringing him on to sub-match point here. The 1v1 and the 2v2 in this, which will be both played on this map, will bring home 1 point each. And then the 4v4s on each of the following maps will gain players 2 points. All of them will be to 7 points in the sub-match, apart from the 2v2, which will be played to 5, much as a standard rule set. But I believe tennis mode is on in all of these sub-matches, if I remember correctly, but I'll put that statement on hold until I get further clarification. As we go on to potentially the final round here, Red Eye's off to a much better start here. He's keeping pace with Rookie here, not letting him get too far away. But the decisive turn here, Rookie's going to have to go inside line, and he does. He pulls it off well, keeps himself tight in both sides of those barriers. But where's Red Eyes went? Has he retired? He has not. Red Eyes just falling further and further behind as the checkpoints go over there. A bit too wide, but at least, as I said, showing his game for the match. Didn't just roll over for Rookie and performed well overall, but just wasn't fast enough to stop MnM winning the 1v1. So 1-0 to MnM in total rounds, in total match score, and 7-1 in the 1v1. So now we move on to the 2v2 on the same map.
Go, don't go anywhere.
You're in the wrong team.
He's already gone.
At least you're not gone, Revel.
He's already
I will be now. See ya.
Okay, back.
You need to change things.
No, everyone can be in red, that just means we automatically win. No, wait, it means they
Oh, we lose.
Oh shit.
We'll still
Nice
find a way.
idea.
Thank you.
What the
Look at me, I'm gonna crouch here. Here.
Let's see. Look at him.
Oh! What the heck?
Like Uki said, you only crash if he wants you to.
Yeah, Kati cannot even crash even if he wants to.
Did he predict he was going to crash, or did he want to crash?
Yeah.
So
Wanted to.
I'm gonna crash. No.
Kart is that sort of guy who gets world champion by accident.
What do you mean?
What do you
PB, yes,
I don't
PB.
want.
What baby?
I don't want to be world champion.
I don't want to be a 4-time world champion.
Okay, Cookie, I know you're here. Yes, go.
What? What?
yes,
One.
one Mukwa.
Mkwa.
Konnichiwa.
Mukwa.
Makoa!
Speed is like to bless you.
God bless you.
To bless.
Yeah, just left him.
Carty, world record, I'm feeling it.
Oh, the risk. Oh, that was bad as fuck actually.
No, dude, the speed, look.
It was that fast he scared Kulve into death.
Yeah.
Come on.
Faster, Carty.
Kai! Oh! Oh!
Baby.
Eagle's got
Oh,
a tent in his pants.
Another.
Wow!
And he still this baby.
Easy for Kai.
Go.
Good luck, have fun.
I'm gonna crash
GLHF.
now.
Right, so now we go on to the 2v2, which of course being played between the same teams, but we'll check the lineups. We have Lolita and Apina Loki for MadMaskInc versus Kulve and Carty for MnM. So we have a Finnish duo coming up for MMI, and Lithuania and Chile being representing MnM here at the moment. So 2v2, of course the main thing is about this, it's 5 points. The reason for that, as the likelihood for draws is much more apparent in 2v2s, as of course if you get first and fourth or second and third, you will get a draw and no one will advance further in points. You see here at the moment Kulve and Carty holding strong up here in the lead, and Apina Loki makes a big mistake there. And now it is down to Lolita to get the win, and my hotkeys have just gone. Okay. So we'll go back up to Carty here. So all Kulve and Carty need to do is safe the round and stay in front of Lolita, and they will secure the round for MnM. Go into the final corner here. No fancy stuff needed. And they take the round with 0.6 and 0.8s to their name. Lolita and Apina Loki unfortunately not finishing a clean round. Nevertheless, let's see what they can do in round number 2 as MnM take a 1-0 lead. Again, the same map, Smecta featuring Kimmy. We see Kulve and the Deadies here with a 100.25. And as we heard Carty saying his PB just got there a 0.6, so there remains to be seen what MMI can do in response. I've only got a hotkey for Apina Loki. We'll stick with him at the moment, as it is the closest to the MnM crew up here at the top. they do have a top 2 position, so they are securing the round point here at the moment, but Lolita isn't close enough to be given a Pinaloki back up here if he does manage to steal the position from Carty. Oh, and he got a good line there, but he just went too close to the inside, so as you can see, he got a little bit of airtime. And once again, so trying to cut the corners too close as a Pinaloki, trying to capitalise on Carty going a bit of a slower round, but it doesn't look like that move is going to bear any fruit, as they take the win once again with Kulve with a nice time there, a 1:00.4 with Carty on a 0.9. So let's see what kind of time that was. That in the deadies, 4:98. It was actually a deady 22 done by Kulve. So definitely showing he's a very strong player, of course. We're still having a Pinaloki hotkey, so we'll go to his teammate Lolita, as we have Kulve actually behind, having made a mistake. So now is an opportunity for MMI, something they need to capitalise on here. So Carty needs to keep first place here to keep it at a draw. If he sacrifices a first place, which he might have just done there with such a big mistake, crashing into the wall there, then they will get the point, sorry, will go to MMI. See if Kulve can do anything in the last 20 or so seconds of this track. Looking to try and overtake Lolita, but he still has to get a Pinaloki as well. And a Pinaloki does have a very good lead here. But Kulve trying to cut it down inside here. Got it down to 0.2, but a Pinaloki will stay ahead with a clean ending, and Kulve can do nothing to stop them getting their first point on the board and taking it to 2-1 here. So mistakes can be made, and this matchup may not be as simple as it seems, but we'll await that to see. As we go into round number 4 here. No draws as of yet. So it looks as if a big mistake has been made by a Pinaloki here, and looks to be out of the running for this round. However, Lolita is still up here. Oh, I think that was a big mistake being made by Carty though. How big of a mistake is a question. A Pinaloki will not be close enough to catch up, so the round will still go to MnM. But Kulve has made a mistake as well, actually. So Lolita will take the lead, which will mean this round will actually go to a draw for a draw for both teams. No one will get any points. Just jinxed it by saying there'd been no draws yet. And Kulve going very slow here. I'm not sure entirely what's happened. That does eventually finish anyway. A bit of a slower round there. Both the MnM guys ending up in the pool, going for a little bit of a swim, but that will be this round over and no points gained by either team. But good job there by Lolita, despite making mistakes, to hold his nerve and get himself over the line to secure the position. So we move on to round number 5 here, still at 2-1. Only 1 point advantage for MnM here at the moment, which, as I said, shows that this match won't be as simple as it seems on paper. You have Lolita at the back here by just a few tenths though. Carty does get through the inside pole section without much issues this time though. So perhaps will this be a simpler round for MnM? It looks to be so, as a Pinaloki who was closest has made a slight blunder. So Lolita and his teammate are not close enough to be making a dent in the armour of MnM this round. And it looks as if the round scores are going to go up to 3-1 here, out with any mistakes, and no mistakes are made. 2.6s coming out from Kulve and Carty, and they bring the third round home for MnM and extend the advantage in this sub-match. So do MMI have anything more in the tank, or will this be all she wrote? Let's see. Round number 6, I believe this is. See here, both teams staying close at the start. Only Lolita dropping off very slightly, but only by a tenth. Seems to be this is a tight section where changes start to happen, and Kulve is showing us why. Ooh, mistakes being made by both MMI players though. Can Apinaloki stay ahead of Kulve though, and maybe capitalise on a Carty mistake? We will see. But Carty looks like he's holding strong. I think Apinaloki had a bit of an awkward line there, and Kulve will overtake. So a bit of a buffer zone there for MnM. Good speed there by Loki though. But looks if he is going to be resigned to falling further behind MnM. And it looks like it's going to be 4-1 here at the moment. With MnM put themselves on sub-match point here. With Carty taking first place this time. 0.9. And Kulve making a mistake but still managing to get second place. So will MMI manage to get any more points on the board? Or will they manage only 1 point as they did in the previous previous sub-match? We will see. Potentially one more round here. This might be the final one. See what Loki's got to say about it. Good line going through there though. Keeps pace with the leader. And goes outside but keeps good speed as well. It's a nice line going through there. But ooh, a bit of an awkward exit. Going maybe more outside here. Carries more speed but goes a bit further to the outside and it goes round the pole. Which now might mean they capitalise as a result of Kulve's mistake going through that pole. Now MMI just need to save to avoid a round loss here. And perhaps even if Carty makes a mistake, then they will be able to get a bit more from it. But where is Kulve? Is he still able to go? He is. So let's check out the rest of the pack. Carty takes first place. Oh, Pinaloki makes a big mistake though. Is he going to be able to finish? He won't. He's upside down. Does Kulve have time? And very unlucky there for MMI. Very unfortunate to finish off a sub-match like that, but that will take MnM to 5-1. And the GGs are being called on the 2v2. And we will move away from Smecta with MnM with a 2-0 lead. And now we move on to Call Your Name, second map of this PTC cycle.
Hey man, you crashed.
Both Kulve and Carty almost had equal points.
Well, later it's hard.
No shit.
We were laughing so hard.
Oh, the leg.
Oh, flip for the win.
Flick, flop.
Okay, flick flop, 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 flop.
Pex has 30-14.
So,
Flop.
never mind.
I was risking.
Risking what?
Fuck
Start.
off, man.
Ager,
Yeah,
are you going to win now?
I got a win?
Are you going to win now?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna do victory laps after everyone.
What do you mean by winning?
What do you
First
mean
of
by
all,
winning?
What we need.
Eager is... Yeah, sure.
Could be a winning at the moment.
Can we wait to play?
Oh my god,
How long-
Ager
how long
finished in
is a
42
player?
seconds.
Ask Colin.
Almost.
Let's go.
Nice voice.
Five
Yeah.
minutes? 1 meter. Come on.
Okay, boss. 1v1, never mind. 1v1.
How long? 1 minute.
Never mind, 1v1 now.
Ask how long
Live,
play.
live.
Yeah, okay.
Live, never mind, 1v1.
Yes!
Never mind, 1v1.
No, play.
Play construction first?
No, we can't.
We're not allowed to.
Not allowed.
No,
What?
we
Allowed
can't.
by
What do you mean not allowed? If both teams agree?
We
If
can't
both teams
because...
agree.
We can't! The
Why?
fuck can you listen to me?
Yeah, tell.
I-
I have to
Because
go.
of
Richard.
rookie.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
You keep asking, but you keep talking and you don't let me say.
If you like another for this, I can. It's okay.
No.
Fucking idiots, dude.
Yeah, fuck off.
Rookie, we need you. Because we love you.
Or they can def win us the map.
No, I want to play.
I want to play! Don't you play the next map as well? Yeah, don't you play the next one as well?
Where is Nevermind? Where?
So you play
Can
any.
somebody tell me where is Nevermind?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Right now he's inside of you.
Ito, my kid.
Why are you angry, man?
Yeah, no way.
So Cookie's doing his team leader thingies.
Cause you're not saying anything, like idiot.
Yeah,
it's
we are
pretty
waiting,
useless.
because we're not starting.
Idiot Blair.
But we need to start, dude. Hello?
Hello?
They said 5 minutes 2 minutes ago, so 3 minutes left.
But Kulvi just said 5 minutes, so is that 5 minutes when he said it or 5 minutes from when it was originally said?
What's Lithuania 5
You
minutes,
decide.
3 minutes.
Don't tell me what to do.
Look at my speed, boys!
What was that?
Well, tell me what to do.
Did you see that?
No. I saw
I
you.
got major bug.
Okay, 3-0 for Pucarti. Oh my god, I
Pucarti?
Poor cartito de mierda.
Picarti?
Damn, you have cars on?
No.
There was a car flying through your screen.
Oh,
Unlucky.
it was not mine.
Oh, it was Sabina locked.
It was.
That sounds like... No, I don't remember.
But therefore, I don't get it.
They have Guigs, they have Reddies, they have Gampam, Pony, Lolita, Apina Loki, and Hector. So they have like 8 people, or 7 people. And yeah.
Let them make
For the fucking secret weapon.
I was playing.
The secret weapon. And then Aegir just shows up in the other team.
the secret weapon.
Yeah. So Aegir plays against himself. Because Aegir likes playing with himself.
Whatever.
Dude, I could make such a mean choice now.
Kai!
What you can? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, about Alex and what he said.
I can play it for you.
Kai!
I'm not sure if I should say it or not.
Where is Nevermind, dude? Where? Tell me, please.
Kai!
What?
You've got a fan in the chat. Chino TM
Really, bro?
says, go Kai.
Oh, I love you, Chino.
Al Pacino?
Al Pacino, yeah.
Chilean, by the way. He's from Chile.
Are you going
Your
to speak
brother?
Mexican to him?
What the?
No, Africans.
What?
Yes, Kit needs to come back TM. Please. See yourself, fuck off.
Damn.
Oh my god, Carter,
never
where are you
give it.
going? Dude, where's Carter?
Giving Nevermind a chance.
Where's Carter? Tell me.
Finally. I can win a round.
He's
Where is
like-
Nevermind?
Don't
Ahead of
speak
you.
too soon now.
Really? Carter's like, where's Nevermind? He's so far ahead.
I'm gonna
In front of you.
come here.
Dude, you're just losing and losing.
Carty, full risk.
Even with full risk, he cannot catch. Just if he.
Now, Carty will activate his lag switch.
No, Nevermind.
Oh.
Oh!
If that worked, he would have overjumped the thing.
Carter, you can say it now.
Definitely.
Where?
Rib Kit.
Loiko.
3-0.
Air 1997.
Shut up! Stop making numbers, dude.
To work for Lyoko and live? Sure.
Air 1997, isn't that a... No, it's not from THG.
Who?
Loiko, I know that name.
Loik?
No, Loiko.
I know Loik.
Are you blind, Egan?
No, it's just
Yes. Or
I don't
both?
know.
He's just colorblind.
Give me
Not
the-
only colorblind.
Give me my glasses.
Is he blind?
Give me my.
He means the monitor of blind.
Eager. is blind,
not like you, like
So has he got? Is he got?
won the round already, dude. Shut up.
So is it just like you know the language for the blind braille or something like that? Is that just his monitor, just braille everywhere? And it's like
really?
constantly moving, so he can like just feel his screen to know where the car is.
He does it like the...
Where are you?
what?
Where are you? Where's Carty?
You know how the bets do it? That was like...
Oh yeah, like the sonar.
Yeah.
Is that how you play? You use sonar?
Yeah.
There's a radar in his head.
That's
So-
why he's talking so much. So he knows
Right.
what
So
to do.
Ager's basically a submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
First Hungarian Euro.
Except when Ager goes near water, he drowns.
E?
This is 60 tons of pure muscle.
kilos of pure muscle.
Kilos.
Of pure quality.
Pure musculetta.
Muscular.
Oh, the 60.
That's such a good
What is there, mate?
I don't play this map, kid. I play the next map.
I let you win.
19.
It's,
Kai.
Transylvania.
Never mind, BB.
Kai.
What? Transylvania is proud of you?
Chino says Despacito.
Wait. Nevermind, you missed by
Chino should
1,000.
kill himself.
What the fuck, man?
No
Nevermind,
offense.
Dude, dude, what the fuck? Respect my Chilean teammate.
No. Not when he says Despacito. dude.
Okay, GLHF,
Boy.
GLHF.
if you
Okay. Here we're going live, and I have, actually do have lots of hotkeys here. I'm happy. So we go into the first 4v4 on PTC. Call Your Name by Superall, and I'm on the wrong fucking thing. There we go. So we have in Team Blue for MnM with Ager, Carty, Rookie, and Nevermind versus for Team Red, MadMaskInc, Loiko, Hecta, Lolita, and Apina Loki. So focus on Nevermind here for the first round. Him and Ager have not yet played a map here in PTC so far. Rookie, of course, played the 1v1, and Carty played the 2v2. Nevermind having a very tough start to this map, and it does go down in round number 1. So go back up to one of his teammates, Rookie, who we saw the decent performance in the 1v1. Now with two more of his teammates in Ager and Carty going into the last long left hand corner there. Will they have enough speed to get it? No problem. They do, and they take the top 3 positions, with Hecta and Loiko getting 4th and 5th respectively, Lolita 7th, and it doesn't appear to be we have an 8th position here, as Apina Loki does not finish. So 1-0 to MnM here at the moment. This is 2-7 with this map being worth 2 points. So if MMI manage to win this, they will draw it up at 2-2. If MnM take it, it will go 4-0, and it will be impossible for MMI to win. However, 2 mistakes being made, one by Rookie and one by Nevermind. So Nevermind definitely not off to a good start here. However, the MMI guys need to have a clean round here if they want to keep the draw, and they need to hope Carty or Ager make a mistake so they can get the win in this round. Let's see if either of those will come to pass. See Loiko at the moment the furthest behind. Rookie is getting close to him. We'll spec this battle as it's the most important for the round. Going into the final corner, Loiko goes really wide, but he will stay on no problem. Rookie will manage to get in, and no one fails a jump, so it will mean it will be a draw, and we will stay only at 1-0. So good job there by MMI. They realised that when I'm sure there was a safe call made in their Discord or whatever to make them aware that they did not need to risk for the position, and they could simply secure the round to limit any damage coming. However, Rookie off to a bad start here, but let's go to Apina Loki, who actually didn't finish the first round. Ooh, Carty with a backflip there somehow. No idea how that happened, but as far as I'm aware, Carty can now not finish. So that puts the pressure on Team MnM here. Yep, Carty is upside down on the grass. At the moment, MnM have the positions to deal with that. They have Nevermind and Ager in first and Rookie in third position. But Rookie goes too wide there, loses positions. Will he actually make that jump? Let's find Rookie. He did make the jump, only just though. Where are the rest of his opponents? Hector makes a late mistake. Loico in third. He just makes a jump. Where's Hector? Hector manages to get in 6th position. Rookie, he will get. Oh wait, we have no other. We have no 4th player finishing. Lolita failed at the ending as well, it appears to be. So the round will definitely go to MnM there. Unlucky there for MMI. Just kind of threw the advantage they had late round there. Ager looking good here in this map so far. So not many mistakes early on here. All 4 players from each team's looking good. Keep an eye on Loico here's surging through the pack early on, but goes too wide there and crashes. So let's go up to the top here. Rookie versus Carty for position number 1 here. Ager trying to get in the mix as well. Carty loses some speed, gets airtime, allows Rookie to catch up. Rookie taking a lot more speed through there. Ager taking a better inside line. They're all taking very slightly different lines through these corners. And you see how they just exchange positions, but it looks as if Carty might have it going through the ending, but it goes over that little bump and loses a little speed to Ager, and Ager will take the 1st place. Carty 2nd, Rookie 3rd, and Nevermind doesn't actually finish, so MMI lock out the remaining positions. However, that will not be enough for the round point, and they will be down at 3-0. Let's see, who do we have? Pinaloki dropping down early. Hello Getax, welcome. Ooh, 2 big mistakes there early on. Rookie upside down and Ager crashed as well. Ager will still be able to finish, but he's very far behind here at the moment, and MMI are on the front foot. Nevermind and Carty. Ooh, that was a big mistake being made by one of the players behind. It was Loico. Loico will be able to finish no problem. But it's now down to Nevermind and Carty to ensure the top 2 positions are kept. Oh, Nevermind makes a mistake though. So it looks as if the round will be going to MMI. Ooh, Carty completely fails the jump. Nevermind fails it as well. Even any MnM guy is going to finish. No idea. MMI secure it. Good job by them. What is PTC? PTC is Playoff Teams Cup. Or Playoff Team Cup, however it's said. It's just basically a normal Trackmania tournament, team mode. You know, 1 map for the 1v1, 2v2, and 2 maps for 4v4s. However, there's no group stage. It's just simply playoffs. So, of course, you lose 1 match, you go down to the lower brackets. You lose 2 matches, you're out of the tournament. So, quite an interesting format. It means if you're not the best of teams, you might not last very long, but it means there's always a bit of pressure on the teams. They can never really afford to relax unless they're in, you know, the kind of 1st or 2nd matches maybe. So of course, tournament running alongside this is MML, which runs on Mondays, so that's why you might not see some of the very high level players putting as much effort into this. Of course, they are still training it, but maybe not to the same level they would have done had all players been available for the 1 tournament. But back to this match and back to this map here. So we have 2 players from MMI having made mistakes. Apina Loki's holding strong up here, but Carty, Nevermind and Ager are here to deny any sort of points to be gained by MMI. And Hector going for a little bit of a cut there. Doesn't look like it's going to work out for him though. Hector's looking good in points here, at least he was up until that round, but 2 players didn't finish for MMI. They can't really afford that kind of mistakes. Hector was 2nd in points there. But we'll move on to the next round with MnM being 4-1 in the lead. They need 3 more points here to secure the win in this match, as they will go 4-0 ahead by virtue of winning the 1v1 and the 2v2. Nevermind, very tight lines going through there. Goes over the grass and lands a bit too close to the left, so does crash, and that was Apina Loki passing, and Loico has made a mistake on the inside just previous to MnM. So we'll go back up near the front if we can find the right bloody hotkey. I was going to say Rookie, and Rookie's made a mistake, so let's go up to our lovely Ager, who is in first place at the moment, dueling it out with Carty. There's a lot more speed on the exit there, does Ager. Nice wide line just to make sure he has enough speed for this jump, which he does, but it seems Carty might have made a mistake here. But it appears to be the other players will have the relevant positions. Carty manages to finish, and and Hector fails to finish once again. So MMI's top points guy falling behind 2 times in a row there. And that will put it to 5-1 to MnM here. Ager top in points at 50 points. Very strong performance by Ager. Although maybe he's just the only one that's not making mistakes here. Carty noob, yes. Carty noob. So, potentially a penultimate round here, unless MMI manage to do something drastic, but we're going to have to fight through a sea of blue here. All 4 MnM players up in the lead here. The chain is unbroken as of the moment, with Ager being the weakest link here at the bottom. Trying to trade places with Rookie. Getting a much better line than Rookie there, so Ager overtakes. Long left-hander going into the finish. All the MnM guys do it relatively well. MnM gets first, all players within a 52. Good job there by the MnM guys to shut out that round. And once again, a player from MMI is not finishing, so Lolita being the incriminated party here. Perhaps now showing some weakness are MMI, but regardless, they've still put up a decent fight in a few of these rounds, capitalised on mistakes when they were given opportunity. So let's see if they can do anything to stop the win in this match going to MnM. They're going to have a lot of work to do here. No mistakes being made just yet. Ager and Rookie slightly far behind. Let's go up to MnM here, who's in first place. MnM on a good time here. Doesn't need to risk for a good time. There's a bit of speed going through there, allowing Carty to catch up, but again, doesn't really matter what time he gets as long as the team get the win, which they will do as long as they keep their focus going into the final corner. And MnM will take the win in the last round if he's got enough speed, which he just does. The 6-11 managing to get through and bring it home with 7-1 being the round scores there. And we will move on to the final map, which will be PTC Construction Site, which I would be playing.
Yeah, I did after.
Easy.
Number 1 of the
Wow.
world.
Yeah.
Eager is first. GG.
And I caught up to the points. Because
But how can Iga be so far?
Yeah.
Easy for
60
Ager.
points.
because I
Yes,
didn't finish 2 times.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, not this map.
Uh-oh.
How do they
Oh,
say
let's go on
CS?
this.
Eco
Let's go on
frags.
this. Let's go on this.
We don't have 4. Oh, we do actually.
We do.
We need for the decider in case we draw.
Oh shit!
I have to go, guys.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
see
we
you, man.
can't draw anymore now, man.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
See ya. Yeah,
We
no,
can-
dude, it was fake hype.
Wow.
Fake
Yeah.
For
hype.
the stream, dude.
Oh, my first map.
Selling yourself for the stream.
Oh, these were boys. I'm out.
Where to go?
Can I be on track, please?
You're already playing?
Oh, thank you for
Ah.
the team information. I was wondering why I was lagging, then realised I was in windowed full screen.
Just imagine when Speedy, never mind, says to Scotty, safe, and Scotty, like, don't tell me what to do.
Don't give me ideas.
Did you say that in KOTT?
No,
I think once in the easy matches.
No, he didn't.
no.
He would remember that.
No, it was the speediest natural driving style.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one. I told you to. No, Rieger told you to save, and I was like, that's his natural driving style.
There we go.
If I go safe, I have to drive backwards.
Oh, without cameras.
Guys, if I do a wallbang and my wheels go off, don't poke jump. Thank you.
Tell me what to do.
Make fun of you like you made me.
Oh,
Ooh.
you can always make fun of me. You're the
Yeah.
only person who is allowed.
Usually I'm not feeling like it, you know.
Nah, you can in this match.
Team leader of the year.
Because then people on Scotty's stream see how you treat me.
Wow!
You're getting
I am
exposed.
Wow. 3000 IQ.
Fuck.
Okay.
Dude,
Oh
this is
my
becoming a post on Reddit. 15 million upvotes.
The rookie went out.
Yeah.
Why is he playing?
He's not playing.
Oh, he's playing.
He's
Joining a better team
stuck.
now.
Oh my.
Stucker?
Everyone died.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Because it's so shit. that
how
I-
do you do that third save?
You don't.
slow?
Backwards.
You do it like quickly.
Backwards. That'd be nice.
I actually thought at first that the wallbang is here in the uphill.
That's awesome.
What the fuck?
Perfect zone, so.
How could it be there? Like, what do you hit?
Yeah.
The wall.
What hole?
What hole? What
Wall,
hole?
not hole.
There's
Ah.
no hole.
There's a hole. Ouch.
No, my wrist is kicking the.
Wow.
I hate you guys.
Where's the second finisher?
Never mind.
Oh, there on the left.
Oh
Never mind. It's promised.
Too soon.
Exposed.
Maybe.
How about this Transylvania? We all know that. He's proud of being a Dracula.
The best Palestine player in the world.
Was me in Dracula. Never mind. Wow. That's his fault.
Can I crash at the start every time?
No thanks.
That's what I didn't want.
Just turn if you don't gear down. Simple.
But I'm so bad with this. What?
It's not you're
What
bad.
the fuck
it's
is
you're
that
not good.
Lolita speed? What?
I have one clear warm up, so it clearly means I'm going to be the best in the world in match.
Number one of the world in Scotland.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm nervous, guys. Carry me.
Anyone else?
Oh my god, so fast!
What?
We'll do again.
What the X?
Okay,
Oh my
what
god, so
the-
fast!
Okay. Never
Not
mind.
prepared.
Nice speedrun.
The server said no loading screen.
Okay.
Speed.
One fucked up. We got top 3.
Ready?
We had top 3. We might have top 3 again.
Oh my god.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Touched.
Oh,
touched.
a guy is in the hole. We still ours.
Sounds
Eager, get in there.
I have to get the gun?
No, I can't.
Well, you
Wait,
said
I
it
have
too
to go
late.
for the second.
Well,
Wait,
it was
how do I
ours
get
if you
there?
were getting second.
It's
Wait.
ours!
It's
Yes,
ours,
Speedy?
never mind.
It's ours anyways.
Period.
It's ours anyways.
No, chill.
It's
Wait,
ours!
wait.
Don't scream at me.
Channel
Chanel?
lololololol.
Chanel.
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 Chanel du fromage.
Oh my god.
That was the smoothest overhaul in this game.
We lost, could we?
Mayday, mayday.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, made the SPD.
we have top 2. Don't fuck it up, guys.
Yeah, I get airtime.
Oh, I overtook somebody.
Nice G.
I got someone.
Oh my god. Full stop by Yolita. How
What
can
do
you be
believe,
so...
Alex?
As fucking Nevermind said
What
that,
do you
I was
mean?
mid-air. I was like, yeah.
It's still ours.
Yeah, pretty close rounds on
There's
this one.
like 1 second between everybody.
Apart from me and Kilvey,
Oh,
we're
what the-
inseparable.
What the actual fuck happened?
This map looks weird as shit.
And the thing
That is
is,
weird.
the tide turns in the start. Kill you.
One guy full out of the map. Top 4. Almost. Top 3. Speed, please.
What's going on? Am I so far behind?
No, you're fine.
Let's go, Quilvin.
Did
Fight,
I
fight,
actually
fight.
lose with that airtime? I don't
No.
There are 4 guys with 7 points.
Nice.
No, oh, not anymore. Fuck.
One guy full stop. 2 guys full stop. Top 4. Point 2 leading. Goes with touch. Still top 4.
Yeah! Easy.
Aegir trying to steal my position. What the fuck?
Eh?
Eh? Eh? Eh? Wait, pin not look.
Don't tell
Oh,
me
that's
what
the
I'm
fake
doing.
finish. Fake.
Scotty, did you actually watch me when I did the overwall?
No?
Fuck. I wanted to see it again.
I was driving.
Could be stopping.
His back hurts.
We're top 2.
That's good. Coming again, Igor. That's for me.
Yeah, Igor is far behind.
I'm full behind. Looking at Scotty.
Scotty, I'm behind you. Sniffing on the diffuser.
I'm catching a lot of things now. That one. And did I win with... Yeah, I won the round. Let's go.
Could we finish? Yeah.
Good. Igor's MVP. Holy moly.
Oh my god.
Scotty, time to
Retire.
shake up the top. No. wait, don't we overtake Igor now?
No.
Almost?
No.
Ah, fuck. Next round.
round.
ja. Promień, yeah. Okay. Okay, my system.
Oh fuck.
I mean, I had to focus on that. Sorry. Serious.
Wah, wah.
Did you get that second? Your second, never mind.
Dude, Alkaid, hello.
No,
Fuck, why not?
because Hector was faster than you in that section.
Fuck you, Hector. Cubic.
Uh-oh. Ooh,
Scotty!
fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, that gave me the fear, man. Hello, player.
Holy shit.
I got excited for a moment. I overtook Iga!
Can't there is be
And
like
will
one
be at the
match
same
where
points
my
like me.
sister not coming in and I'm playing match? Thanks.
You can talk to her before the match, maybe.
Maybe.
Unlucky.
Except
You can lock the door.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you can kill her if you
Why so dramatic, Cal?
ignore
That's the
her.
solution.
Just ignore her.
Could be full stopping, by the way, we are top 3. No, we're not top 3, but yeah, it's close.
Oh, nice fucking mobile.
Those yikes. Still around.
Fuck.
I had to let Iga win once as well.
Such a nice guy.
First in points.
Sister. Because
Because
you have
GG.
no sister.
I have a sister.
Wow.
I even have a brother, hello?
Right, there we go. MnM Gaming have 1-7-0 in PTC construction site. This 4v4 giving them 2 points. Also leading to it being 6-0 in total for the team. So that means MnM proceed forward and MMI are relegated to the lower bracket. Unlucky for them, but good job and good luck to them going forward.